from a sergeant who turned out to be just as corrupt and arrogant as his subordinate.
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
To two rookie cops who were set straight by their superior.
Look,
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
Here are 5 times when evil cops got humbled by higher authority, starting with the case of Sean Paul Reyes, the YouTube auditor.
badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional.
This is Sean Paul Reyes of Long Island Audit, who was at an Air Force base to take some pictures of a helicopter. He began by asking one of the officers if it was legal for him to do that from where he stood, and he was replied in the affirmative. Yet thanks to the ego and unprofessionalism of certain other officers, the situation soon descended into something abysmal.
Hey, sir, how you doing? Yeah, I actually can I ask you a quick question? So, I know it says that video and cameras aren't permitted. Is that a law? And I just wanted to get a picture of the helicopter. Yeah. Just to make sure everything's gonna go cool. That's it. I just want a picture of the helicopter. To get a picture of the helicopter. That's it. I don't want to give it. I'm just here for the picture of the helicopter. That's it. No, I did not. No, sir, I'm not. Yes, sir. Yes. No, I didn't want to do it without talking to you guys first.
Well, that's the thing you're gonna have to call somebody for.
How you doing, sir? I was talking to is you the same guy I was talking to? Are you the same guy I was talking to?
No.
I was talking to the other guy. I wanted to know if I could get a picture of the helicopter over there.
No photographs.
Is that a law?
Huh?
Is that a law?
No photographs allowed.
Is that a law though? I'm in public, right? Yeah, but I don't want to go inside. I want to see if I could take it from the outside.
You're in control, make contact on that. Guard base over there was just curious what was going on.
No, I went over there. What's your name and badge number?
We just talked, man.
Okay. No problem.
What's up, man?
Nothing much.
You left your bags over there? I couldn't hear you.
No. I was just over there, saw the helicopter.
Oh, you want to take a picture?
And I wanted to take a picture of the helicopter, and I went up to the guard booth first to ask them if I could take a picture of it.
Gotcha.
They said no photos or videos allowed.
I
see the signs, but I'm on public property.
Yeah, no,
and this is
trying to go in and out just because it's the air guard.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm on public property, right?
Yes, you are.
So I was trying to be courteous by asking them because I don't want to I saw the signs, no photos.
Fair enough.
But it's not a law, right?
Well, if you were to go inside past that gate.
If I were to go past, I would never do that.
You're on public property right now.
Never do that.
You are.
So I can grab a picture of that?
Of what? You want to take a picture of
the helicopter, yeah.
The helicopter, technically a helicopter you can take a picture of.
Okay, so I'm going to go take a picture of the helicopter.
I
promise you.
If they tell you to stay behind some sort of perimeter.
No, I promise you I'll take it from public.
I'll come with you. That way, I'll let you know because we're on county property right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my jurisdiction.
Exactly.
So I'll let you know if it's good or not.
Okay, cool.
Over here, this is federal property.
No. I don't want to go in there. That's why I went over there and asked them before I did it. I didn't want them to think that I was doing something crazy.
Yeah, you know what it is? It has to do with like your security. You just wanted to take a picture of the helicopter.
Yeah. I went to go talk to those guys in there at the gate, and I want to ask them permission because I saw no photographs. They have multiple signs, no photographs or videos allowed. But that's why I wanted to ask them because I knew if I'm on a public easement and I can see inside and see the helicopter, I could take a picture of it, right?
That I don't know.
Well, I do know.
Obviously, you see the signs everywhere that say no videotaping of photography.
Yeah.
It is a military installation, so there's a reason why they have those signs there.
Yeah, but
ID on you, anything?
No, I don't. The First Amendment allows me to take pictures and video from a public place. I don't want to go past their barrier at all. Yeah. I'm staying on public, and I want to take pictures. That's it. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
I understand.
Okay, that's it. That's all. That's all I want to do. No.
Can you give me a name then?
I prefer not. I don't want to be in any report.
You're not going to give me a name. You're not going to give me ID.
I prefer not to be in any reports. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But there are signs everywhere that say, it is illegal.
That might be their policy. That might be their policy, but it's not the law.
Okay.
Just like they took an oath, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do a constitutionally protected activity, sir. That's it. I have no ill will.
Like all the way up on by Canada 51 earlier today. I
do you
could have
mean?
sworn I saw you with it.
Yeah, I've been walking around.
Yeah, as I've been seeing.
I'm taking pictures of everything. I just thought this was cool. That's all.
No, I get it. The chopper was pretty cool.
I passed the chopper. I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a picture of it. But I saw the signs. But I was like, hey, this ain't
That's
right.
what I told him. Yeah, but you.
This officer was problematic from the moment he arrived. He seemed to think he made the laws and could enforce his opinions as he liked. This was why he repeatedly requested ID while refusing to identify himself, even though he was legally obliged by law to do so.
Badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional.
Yes, it's a lawful order. Until we complete our investigation, you are to listen to what we're
What crime am I being suspected of committing, sir? Sir,
preliminary investigation.
what crime am I being suspected of committing?
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
Am I being detained?
Can you stop talking? So
I'm
I
asking
answer
you a
the
question, sir. Am I being detained? So I guess that's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm
Yes,
starting the
you're
clock.
detained.
Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Is the supervisor coming here?
I think so. He's on phone with him right now. He said he's coming.
I want to speak to the supervisor.
Absolutely. He's coming. That's your right as well.
Unfortunately, the higher authority who was supposed to humble the tyrannical cop turned out to be just as bad. Things didn't get better when he arrived at the scene. They arguably became more despicable.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Are you supervisor?
I am, yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Tedesco, S104. How can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you because I was out here on a public easement.
Yes, sir.
Filming,
Okay.
doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
And this officer came up to me and he was very cordial with me, and he understood my rights and everything was okay. The only thing I didn't like is that he backed up the other guy, his name was Court. I don't know. He said
Okay.
he spelled his name out to me.
Okay.
He came over here, very aggressive. I tried to talk to him, get his badge number. He wouldn't give it to me at first.
Okay.
Told me he was talking to the other guy over there. I went to go walk closer to him. He said, step back from me. I asked him if it was a lawful order. He said it was a lawful order. He said, you're being detained. I said, for what crime are you detaining me for, sir? He said, you're being detained. You can't leave. So I asked this officer if I can leave. He said that I'm not free to leave.
Okay.
That they both said, he didn't say anything, but these two guys, they said I'm free to leave. I mean, I'm not free to leave.
Okay.
And I would like to make a complaint.
Okay. Well, at that moment, right then and there, they were responding to a 911 call, all right? And so they were in the middle of an investigation, okay?
But in order to detain somebody, so you have to have reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is
exactly,
going
exactly.
to be
However,
committed.
they were in the middle of an investigation. That's what they were trying
But
to figure out at that moment.
They can't detain free citizens in an investigation.
They were doing an investigation. Absolutely, they can.
So Sergeant, you're saying while they're doing an investigation, I just want to make this clear. While they're doing an investigation, they can detain a non-law-breaking citizen.
Well, they didn't know
on a public place.
At that point, they didn't know if you were breaking
That's
the law
not how the
or
law
not
works,
breaking
sir.
the law.
Yeah, but that's not how the law works. I would like to file a complaint.
Well, I'll take care of that. I'll speak to the deputy and I'll take care of that.
No, I want to make a formal
I can also
complaint.
give you a phone number. You can call Internal Affairs.
Yeah.
If you'd like to talk to Internal Affairs and take it through them, you're more than welcome to do that.
I would like to make a complaint
What would
with
you
you.
like to do?
Sergeant Tedesco refused to watch the video of Reyes's illegal detainment and was also reluctant to take his complaint without identification. Thankfully, Sean didn't refrain from giving either cop a piece of his mind and was still able to go scot-free despite all their shady attempts. But if you think Reyes is the first auditor to be bullied by arrogant cops, that's because you haven't heard about this next case.
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what you're
Did
doing.
I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to you.
Disorderly conduct, Chris.
On July 4th, 2019, Christopher, a First Amendment auditor, was outside the Mendota Lutheran home conducting an audit. He was soon approached by Officer Holland from the police department, who claimed that residents of the home had complained about Christopher's presence. Watch how the situation unfolded.
Stop. What is going on? Why are you recording the... Chris, stop. Why are you recording the nursing home? I'm speaking to you. I'm getting complaints about your actions. What is going on? Chris.
Please let me go.
No, I need to find out what's going on. You're upsetting the people who work here. So stop.
I'm gonna go.
I'm ordering you to stop. So stop.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
Well, I work for the public who
Right.
called me here because of the actions.
Did I
that
do
you're doing.
anything illegal?
You're upsetting the people who live here.
Did I do anything illegal?
27 from 156. Can you assist? You need to stop, okay?
I'm gonna.
What is going on and why
Is
are
this
you...
illegal?
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what you're
Did
doing.
I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to
Disorderly
you.
conduct, Chris.
Disorderly conduct
You're
how?
alarming and disturbing the people who
Am
work
I
here.
allowed to photograph on the sidewalk or no?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Okay.
Chris,
Look, she's,
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
You could put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you could put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris,
That's a Terry stop.
put the phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
So, what's going on? What's your deal? What's going on and why are you recording these people?
Do you have your body cam on?
10-4, 10-6. Absolutely I do, my friend. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on and why you're doing this. Because you're upsetting them.
Is he a supervisor?
Absolutely he is.
It is not illegal to film from the sidewalks, and the law doesn't consider annoyance a crime. So, Christopher couldn't be legally detained for that act, yet this officer and the one who would appear soon after thought they could go ahead and keep him anyway.
Perfect.
Sergeant Stewart, I've detained him because he keeps walking away from me. He won't tell me what's going on, and he's recording the people who are inside of the Lutheran home.
Why are you recording inside?
And he will not give me that answer. He keeps
I
pulling away from
I'm
me.
definitely not answering questions to you guys, but
Okay, I'll hold him and go see if they'll sign a complaint for disorderly
Absolutely.
conduct.
this fine.
And his phone is still
Like
recording.
what?
So just
Hey, can I not photograph on the sidewalk? Am I allowed to?
They were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
You just photographed
Look,
them
all these blinds are closed, yeah?
along here. I don't know. if
Yeah,
they're
look,
not.
go look at them. All right.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
You really want to go that route?
What crime was
We're
I
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home. And
But
you're upsetting the
photography
residents.
on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to talk about it?
Photography on the sidewalk. Do I have to
Okay.
answer questions to that? No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
Do I? So
I'm not gonna argue
There's
with
no
you.
reasonable
I'm
suspicion.
not going to argue with you.
No reasonable suspicion.
Yes, there is.
No, that what? What
What
crime?
is define reasonable suspicion?
What crime am I
Define
suspected?
reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I suspected of committing?
Isn't that what we're here to investigate?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Yeah, you
What
reported
crime?
you were committing a crime.
What crime?
You're videotaping residents inside the nursing home.
Inside the nursing home. And is that illegal? From the sidewalk
Yes.
to
To
videotape?
videotape people inside?
To videotape
Yeah, they have
from
a
the
right to
sidewalk
privacy.
is illegal. To videotape from the sidewalk
No,
is
you're
illegal.
asking two separate questions.
Is videotaping from the
Tell me
sidewalk
what reasonable
illegal?
suspicion is, being that you're asking
is,
that question.
Is videotaping from the sidewalk illegal?
You don't get it, do you?
Can you?
I'm not explaining
Can you
anymore,
call a
'cause
lieutenant?
I
here?
am the sergeant.
Can you call a lieutenant?
Nope.
Okay. Is your body cam on too? This is gonna be going to court. I was videotaping from the sidewalk. This is a This is a right.
I have no idea, man. You won't cooperate with us to tell us what's going on. You're being asked to cooperate.
That's
with
right.
Police officers giving you a direct order, and you won't stop.
Because I don't have to, because I didn't
Yes,
do
you
anything
did.
illegal. No.
So that's in your opinion, not ours.
No, it's not an opinion.
Okay.
I did not do anything illegal in
Okay.
general.
Okay. So he's walking by videotaping the building?
videotaping the building. He's like zooming in on the windows,
what-
zooming in
that's-
on the doors. I know.
It's not illegal to do that.
I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing."
Okay, but
Let's
time out.
stay.
That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building.
Okay. But,
That's the problem we have.
yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on.
But how are they? They're disturbed that he's walking on the sidewalk
They were
videotaping?
concerned because they don't know his mental state. They don't know what he was doing. And I told him I can't.
Well, he wasn't, I mean, other than not obeying you, which is a no-no, which, I mean, that is what it is, but as far as walking by with a video camera, I mean, I'm not, that's not something that,
They said
even
they
though
were
they're,
bothered by the actions that he was doing.
you could be bothered by a lot of things, Sam.
These two idiot rookies kept Christopher in handcuffs until their superior, Sergeant Stewart, arrived. The sergeant was quick to clarify the situation. Christopher was innocent. A quick conversation with the auditor, probably including an apology for his ignorant subordinates, ended the whole interaction with Christopher's release and the rookie's walk of shame. But if these cops are evil, wait until you see the most despicable and possibly psychopathic cop in this next case.
Ma'am, I'm done talking. Come over here now.
No, this is my house.
Or you go to...
This is my house. Why are you opening my door?
On the 17th of October, 2021, officers were dispatched to the home of Liana Beam and David Priest after receiving reports of a domestic disturbance. Beam, who seemed terrified and had some blood on her hands, met them at the door and tried to prevent them from entering. The situation went downhill from there.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Craig with Adams Park County Police Department. We got a call about a domestic disturbance here?
No, the dogs are back there, but we're fine.
Okay, but can you tell me what happened?
We're just mad at each other.
Okay.
Just screaming. We scream a lot.
Can we, can we get him to come out?
What? No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Okay. So, you can go over here and talk to him for me, please, but we need for him to go ahead and step out.
No,
Okay?
no. Please don't.
So, look, we're mandated by the state. We have to talk to him. We gotta talk to him.
Please.
Yep.
He's fine.
I understand.
Okay.
Here, come over here and talk to him.
Go ahead and talk to him.
No, I would not like to. Please. No, you guys don't have to. Please, I know you don't.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you just go over there and stop over there and talk to him?
No, I would not like to.
So, I need you to, though.
Right.
Right now. Because I need you guys to tell me what happened.
Nothing.
But look, I can see there's blood on your hand.
Yeah, that's
I
his.
understand.
But
I understand. So,
cut his hand on the door. No, please. No, this is my house. No,
Ma'am,
please.
ma'am.
No, this is my house.
Ma'am, I'm done talking. Come over here now.
No, this is my house.
Or you go to...
This is my house. Why are you opening my door?
Huh?
This is not okay. No. My house. Why are you opening my door?
Huh?
This is not
Open the door.
okay.
It's against the law.
No.
I'll videotape you.
Okay, well, you need to open the door, okay?
open the door, man.
You do. We're here to...
Why would I? This is my house.
Can you unlock the door, man, so we can talk to you?
No, why am I being held?
Stop.
No.
Or you're gonna get on the ground. That's my final warning to you. Stop.
This is my house.
And stop.
You have to.
No, you guys are f***ing wrong. You're at my house. I'm being handcuffed at my house. Don't handcuff me.
I told you to stop, didn't I?
Things became much worse when Officer Williams took Beam away so the other officers could speak to Priest alone.
The door. Open the door. I need you to open the door. All right, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to open the door.
Under what public?
I need you to open the door, man.
Sir, I need for you to open the door.
911, look. 911.
That doesn't stop
That's
anything.
us,
Open
man.
the door.
You gotta open the door, man.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Okay.
Why do you have to kick it down if you're...
Open
Because you are
the door.
refusing to open the door, man. I need you to open the door. I told you, man. Hey, stop! Stop!
Stop. Right now. Stop.
fine.
Or you will get tased.
I will
Can I
tase
please
you
have
right
an
now. Tase you right now.
I have an officer at... Really want them getting their... They're tasing... Come on, please. We did not do anything. 3...
All over me.
Athens 3... They're taking my phone. I'm sorry.
Honestly, no, why?
You got anything on you I need to know about?
No, I have nothing on me.
Okay.
Why are you doing this to me?
Go ahead and have a
No,
seat.
why are you doing this? Stop.
Have a seat or you can catch
No.
another charge. That's your choice.
I have no reason that you should charge me for anything.
You can stop. Do not pull away from me. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
No,
Get up.
you're so wrong for this.
Get up. Then you can stay right here.
Officer Williams repeatedly allowed Beam to fall on her head without any form of protection, knowing fully well that she was handcuffed and couldn't break her fall.
I'm
Please.
trying to be nice. Get in the car.
I literally live in this house. I've not done anything to like.
Get in the car.
No, no. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Get up.
Can you please get this on video? Please get this on video. No, please get this on video.
Get up.
That's my girlfriend, dog. No, no, that's my
Up.
I'm gonna check my pockets right now. But that's my girlfriend, dude. Why'd you throw her down?
Get up.
Why'd you throw her down?
She was pulling away from me.
Okay, so what is that? You're right. I don't
Get
have
up.
on me, guys. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay for y'all's goddamn taxes, bro. Come on. This is not
947. Can we get
y'all.
EMS around?
This is not please, man. Stop being like this.
So what happened?
Search me. I will turn.
We don't know. They were covered in.
Y'all just
We try to talk to them. She starts fighting with us. It's unknown. Can we get them 1018?
girlfriend, dog. No.
Wait, you gotta search
no,
him.
that's my girlfriend.
Over and over, Officer Williams asked Beam to get up. Even though she was severely injured, he couldn't seem to care. When the other officers arrived, he even dated to suggest that Beam had done all that damage to herself. Despite this despicable behavior, Williams was only fired the following year and wasn't even charged for all the distress and damage he caused his victim. Thankfully, not all cops are as violent and sadistic as Williams. Some of them are just arrogant and self-obsessed, like in this next case.
Because you're not a police officer. It says right there you're a probation officer. I'm not on probation. I've never been in trouble for anything.
In the state of Alabama,
Tell my camera again how you're a police officer.
will you answer my question? I've answered yours. Now, let me ask you a question. In the state of Alabama, what are your probation officers considered to be?
I have no idea. We're not in Alabama.
Okay.
On August 4th, 2021, Murphy, North Carolina probation officer Harold Mashburn pulled someone over for speeding. As a probation officer, this wasn't part of his job description. The driver was aware of this and decided not to comply with Mashburn's instructions, expressing his desire to wait for a real cop.
Sir, you can film me all day long. If you're a police officer, you should have a body camera. Because you're not a police officer. It says right there you're a probation officer. I'm not on probation. I've never been in trouble for anything.
In the state of Alabama,
Tell my camera again how you're a police officer.
will you answer my question? I've answered yours. Now, let me ask you a question. In the state of Alabama, what are your probation officers considered to be?
I have no idea. We're not in Alabama.
Okay. Do you live in Alabama? Because your tag says you're in
I guess when a police officer gets here, we'll determine a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
How often do you pull someone over?
How often? I pull people over.
How often do you drive in the left lane for 5 miles going 48 miles an hour?
I wasn't doing 48 miles an hour, sir.
So how fast were you going?
I was doing 55.
And what happened?
You come flying up on
No,
the
when I passed you, I was going 48 miles an hour. But if your car here, that's not a police car, had the radar in it, you would know how fast I was going.
Yes, sir. And I'm able to do speed estimations.
I'm sure you will be. I guess when your real police officer gets here, I'm sure I'm going to get some tickets.
All right. Well, you just stay tight. Just hang tight, okay?
What's your name? Would you like to identify yourself?
Have you going to give me your driver's license?
You're not a police officer.
Okay, then you just sit tight.
So you're refusing to identify. You're refusing to identify yourself.
Just sit tight.
You're refusing to identify yourself, even though you pulled me over.
Sit tight.
No, this guy knows he's messed up, but his buddy here will bail him out with a whole bunch of tickets. Am I being detained? Am I being detained, sir? Because I've got to go home. Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me? Am I being detained? Hey, I'm going to step out. Because you're... Am I being detained because I need to be on my way? Is this a lawful stop? Am I being detained? Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me? Is that hard to understand? Because you know this is not legal. This is not legal. And you know this. Will you answer my question? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? No, you're not trying to. Am I being detained? Because you know the law on that. Am I being detained? Hey, I'm gonna leave now because you won't tell me if I'm being detained or not.
Well, evidently you are being detained.
Am I being detained? Say it, say it. Sir, am I being detained? Will you say those words? You can either, am I free to leave? Am I free to leave? So I am being detained. Why don't you answer that? You're not talking to anybody now. How long can you keep me on the side of the road as a prisoner? Am I free to leave right now? Am I being detained? Why don't you say that? Am I being detained? What am I being detained for?
Well, if you'd paid attention to me and listened to me a few minutes ago, I was trying to explain all this to you, sir, but you did not wish to listen to me. You wanted to talk over me. And
am I being detained?
30 Charles.
How long does a Terry stop last? Yes, I need to go home because we're on vacation. Am I free to leave? Am I being detained? Why won't you say those words? You know, you're well versed in the law. You are a law officer. You told me that. Am I being detained? It's a yes or no question.
I told you you're not free to leave yet.
So am I being detained?
I just answered that.
Why can't you say that? You're mincing words.
Sir, do me a favor and have a seat.
I will. Am I being detained? I'll get back in my car. Am I being detained? What's so hard to answer?
You're giving her a headache.
That's fine.
Be quiet.
That's fine. You're just. Why can't you answer my? You know you're in the wrong. You know you're in the wrong. That's why you're sitting there with that fake smirk.
Just sit tight.
I want to go home.
You said, well,
how long is a Terry stop last?
I'm not going to allow you to take and endanger other people's lives on the road.
Am I free to go? Am I being detained? Those are yes or no questions. For how long? I'm gonna go home now. I'm going home now. Am I free to go? Am I being detained? So now he's gonna get my tag number. How long does a Terry stop last, sir?
I'm not doing a Terry stop.
So what am I being detained for? Am I being detained?
Aggressive driving.
Am I being detained?
Aggressive driving is what you've done, sir.
Am I being detained? Are you making a citizen's arrest?
Sit tight, buddy. I'm not making no citizen's arrest.
Sir, you know you pulled me over 15 minutes now. How long is the Terry stop? Can you call your supervisor? Call your supervisor, please, right now. Thank you. I don't see you making a move to call your supervisor.
I'm not calling my supervisor right now while I'm using this phone to film you.
So you can't call on the radio your supervisor? Sir, I may leave here with a couple of tickets, but you're going to leave with a bunch. Hey, you see that? If you're out here patrolling the highways.
Yeah, I got one person at a time that I can deal with, sir.
How fast was that car? You're an expert on speed. How fast was that car going?
What'd you tell me?
I don't have radar. I can't judge speed. Sir, I'm asking you again. Will you call your supervisor? I should leave now. It's over 10 minutes on this recording. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking so bad right now.
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, look, I don't really fully understand what we're doing right here. Okay, so he just felt like you were aggressively coming up on him. He's a probation officer. Okay, so I'm not gonna write you for anything. I'm not doing anything like that. Okay, you got your insurance here.
I'm wound up, and you're unwinding me. I appreciate that.
Okay, so where you headed to? You headed back home?
Home to Alabama.
Okay. All right. So look, one of those things. Okay, you may have come up on him a little quick. He may have, it's one of them things. Okay, so as long as, I mean, like I said,
I'm good. I'm good now. I'm calling my way down.
I don't have anything to write you for. I don't have anything like that. I'm not going to do anything. Even if I'm not. It's not my fault. He just feels, he just felt like you come up on him a little hard. You might have been a little aggressive. So if that is the case, let's just back it down a little bit. You're nearly to Georgia anyway. So,
that's why I say I can I appreciate it.
So, all right. I mean, what do you do for a living?
We own a restaurant.
Restaurant, I got you. Okay. All right, sir. Well, I'm gonna let you carry on the way. Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
I apologize to him. He'll walk up here.
No, I'm sorry you had to come out here and deal with this stupidity.
I mean, he's wound up. I was wound up.
Yeah.
When he pulled up, he got up in my thing, and I'm like, I don't know if this guy's a police officer.
Okay. All right. Understandable.
All right. Thank you.
Be careful now.
Oh, look at him, hands on his hips. He's mad that he couldn't get nothing.
Another officer arrived at the scene, and Mashburn must have felt smug thinking the cop would take his side. Unfortunately for him, that was not the case. Rather, the interaction that ensued between the driver and the new cop was civil and filled with explanation and apology for Mashburn's behavior. That should teach him to stick to his job description, which is exactly what the next supervisor would do to Officer Cudworth of the Lafayette Police Department.
You're a citizen. I'm here to protect the public.
And who do you work for? The citizens, right?
No, I work for the mayor.
No, you work for the people. Shut your mouth. What makes you think I would reach for your weapon?
Officer Cudworth got into a brawl with this citizen, but he realized too late that this was the kind of person who wouldn't back down.
Okay, I've got one coming.
Keep your hands where I can see them, man.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do, partner.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
No.
Partner.
No, you're a citizen. I'm here to protect the public.
And who do you work for? The citizens, right?
No, I work for the mayor.
You work for the people. Shut your mouth. What makes you think I would reach for your weapon?
Gentleman here is requesting a supervisor. What? Because you're within arm's distance and you're swearing at me. You're a hostile person.
So before I swore at, by the way, that's free speech. That's not hostile. Free speech is not hostile. Let's go by your narrative. It didn't disturb her. The recording disturbed her, right? So the recording is disorderly. I don't think so, dude.
No, the recording's fine. I don't have problems.
But you didn't mention anything about the swearing. Secondly, you made the comment about reaching for your weapon before I swore, didn't you? You're way out of your league here, dude.
I've got a supervisor. You wait here. You don't need me for the supervisor.
Way out of your league. Don't move, man. Watch your speed, dude.
Cudworth zoomed off without waiting for his supervisor, which was further testament to his unprofessionalism. It was good for him, though, as he didn't get to be humbled on camera.
How's it going, Sergeant?
Good.
I just met your officer, Cudworth.
Cudworth.
Excuse me. He was conducting a traffic stop, right? I was not speaking to him, standing on the side of the road, on the sidewalk, as he came up on the side of the car. And he came up to me, and he said, "Step back." And he's not going to pull that shit with me. So I want to make a formal complaint against him.
Okay. All right. So I'll watch his body cam. All right. So we'll get that taken care of.
And so where do I get a complaint form?
We don't have complaint forms. You're complaining right now to me. I'm taking your statement.
Is this how it normally goes? Okay. So.
Brian knows.
Okay. So you'll take a look at his body cam, and then
Correct,
I can check in with you when.
You can check with me later today.
That's unacceptable.
I had a run-in with him yesterday too, and he was the rudest,
Yeah, I heard about
nastiest
it.
cop I ever met in my life.
So
he directed traffic. He told as soon as the crosswalk turned wide, he directed traffic into me. That's just crazy.
I already had a conversation with Officer Cudworth, and so I told him if he's feeling uncomfortable, if you guys are filming on his traffic stops or something like that, to use the emergency incident area, which I know you guys respect. So, because I know Brian's done it in the past, and I know you have also. Obviously, I haven't seen you much on days, but
Right.
on nights, I think you guys.
Yeah, you quote the emergency incident area and you point out to where that is, and it's fine, no problem.
The supervisor was calm and straightforward, quickly placating the citizen with a promise to reprimand Cudworth for his behavior. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!